Hey air signs, welcome back to my channel. This is Jen with Lighthouse Oracle and I'm bringing you the energy forecast for the week. This is for the week of up to the 31st, so the end of the month. We're going to go into your tarot cards to give me an overview of what the incoming energy looks like, and then we're going to go into the oracle cards for your advice. So this is for all of my air signs, sun, moon, or rising, whether you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So let's get started. Let's see what incoming energies are looking like for the week. Ooh, okay. Ooh, lots of major energies here. Okay. Like 3 major arcana cards. Come on, you're kidding me. That's cool. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Oh, there it's. We're gonna take that one. Okay. All right. Yep. And I was compelled to look at the back of the deck. The back of the deck card is the Ace of Pentacles. So we're just gonna take that because I'm feeling it. So starting off, oh my gosh, look at this is a good week. This looks like a really nice, interesting week for you. So starting off with I want to do it this way. So starting off with the Chariot, then we have the Hangman, then we have the World card, then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So, wow. I feel like this week is coming to an interesting, especially with the World card, as like I'm looking at it, and the World card is the last card of the major arcana. It kind of represents like the ending of a cycle. And I feel like you're moving forward with this into this new like cycle of completion. It's kind of like you're graduating. We are graduating, and I'm like, I guess like graduating the next level of life, really. It's like level 2 Jumanji, here we come. Because what I'm seeing with this Five of Pentacles too, the Five of Pentacles often resembles like feeling loss, feeling like you're out in the cold, feeling, I mean, look, they're kind of seeking shelter type of deal. Like they're out literally in the cold, and they're like, oh, you know, maybe this barn, seeking like solace or sanctuary. And I'm kind of seeing that here, like you had to move forward and change your perspective on a situation from the past week in order to close out the cycle and enter like a new, in order to get out of the cold and enter this new offer, this new material like cycle, which is awesome. This may have to do with something career wise. Maybe you're having a change in direction, whether in regards to career, it could be maybe you're trying to pursue something new. I'm seeing that here. It could also just be it's a lot more like material prosperity here. I'm seeing with this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. But what, like, the main thing I'm getting is that you're moving forward and you're getting out of this cold energy, and you're like, you know, I feel like this is like like, look at this card. She's like has her witch's hat off, but I'm kind of getting more of like a graduating, like, you know, you're like throwing your cap in the air. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like I'm feeling that sense of like accomplishment, that you've made it so far, and that it's taken you, you know, it's taken you a lot of action, a lot of shift of perspective to get here. But now that you're out of the cold, new abundance is coming in, new opportunities are coming in. And that's awesome. I'm seeing good things, air signs. Ooh, hoo, hoo. And if you're not out of the cold yet, if you kind of feel like you're still stuck in the cold, I'm kind of seeing it as like your guidance to move forward and change your perspective so you can get out of this cycle and into new abundance. You know what I mean? This kind of seems like a series of events where if you're here, then you can start here and then like move into here, kind of, you know, if you're here, if you're at that stage where you feel like you're abundant, now you're feeling like you're out of the cold, and then your new abundance coming in. So I feel like that's awesome. Yeah, and it goes from here too. If you're in this kind of mode where you're seeking new perspective, that new perspective is going to help you close the cycle and therefore helping you get out of the cold and get into new abundance, right? So wherever you are in this phase right now, I feel like the energy coming in is going to help you level up, essentially. And that's amazing. So let's look into your oracle cards to see what other energies are coming in, or another message or some advice. All of the decks that I use in this reading can be found in the description box down below, as well as other information like my social media handles. And that is, yeah. So we have, ooh, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. And it's really funny because, or interesting, because the Chariot card is ruled by water, and it's associated with Cancer. So, see what I mean? And I feel like this may have to do with maybe a direction that's steering you away from what you knew. Like, if you kind of look at this picture in this image, like there's this road, right? And it's like this way to go backwards, and this way to, you know, the new path. And I feel like maybe back this way was where your family was, or maybe there was like, you know, the life you knew, and you're kind of entering the new phase of your life, the new cycle. And I definitely think it might be intimidating, it might be scary, you know, to wander off on your own, and you know, got nothing but you and your cat, you know. But I'm seeing kind of, I mean, I'm getting like a very clear message that Spirit's like, you can do this because you and your loved ones are safe. You don't have to worry about them, you know. Just, you know, focusing on you and getting yourself out of the cold will create that ripple effect of change within your circle of influence, whether you're physically there or not. If this has to do with your family, and maybe you're like, feel like you're leaving them behind or something, that you're fine, you're okay, because that ripple effect of change will impact them for their highest good too. It's like a catalyst, you know, like you had to do something in order for them to do something. So that's so good. I'm seeing good things. I'm seeing good things. And like I like the crab and yes. Let's look into the last oracle card for your final little piece of advice for, ooh, that was not what I intended. I'm sorry. The last little piece of advice for my air signs for this incoming energy. What is the last message for air signs? Last little piece of advice. Ooh, creative blocks. Okay. And then this one says, if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine. Make it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, if you want to take a picture of that, there you go. But I mean, literally, I was just talking about how maybe, you know, there's like a bit, if you're on this stage right now and you're like about to head towards a new direction, and there's kind of something blocking you from, maybe it's like, you know, you're worried about your family, you're worried about, there's something blocking you. And I feel like, see, it's offering to the highest good. What your change, the catalyst of change that you're creating has a ripple effect and can cause good change that benefits everyone involved. Needed change. It might be scary change, it might be intimidating change, but it's needed for the growth and the highest good of everyone involved. So yeah, I feel like it's going back and forth to saying like, hey, you're safe, you're fine, you're gonna be okay. Like, you know, you need to do this, you need to move forward, you need to take that step, take that leap of faith. So, and maybe it's not like, because it says you and your loved ones, so I'm associating this hardcore with family, but I feel like too, it's like an energetic, like maybe it has to do with like a roomie situation, or like a, you know, love comes in all forms. It could has to do with moving into a new career field too. Like I said, this might have to do a lot more with like the material world, so your career, you know, moving along, and maybe you've been in this job for so long that venturing in this to this new opportunity, this new journey might feel like a block to you because you have to start all over again. But what I'm getting is that you'll be fine. You'll be okay. And to trust, yeah. I feel like it's good things coming in this way. And to not allow this block to stop you from moving forward. Because this is incoming energy, right? So the incoming energy might be an opportunity to get out of here. You know, it's like, this is like your like final test, like in order for you to step into the new level of Jumanji. And yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. And it's interesting because here on the both ends, this I can see as it being like a sunset, whereas this side is like a sunrise. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting that, which is pretty cool. Like, the sun is setting on one path, but the sun is gonna rise up like on the other end, like after going through this period and phase. Whoa, I'm seeing so many like synchronicities in the artwork too. Like, you see how like the sun's down and then there's a storm and there's this change of wind, and the change is coming from this place, this new place of sanctuary. You see how like the smoke kind of connects, and then the new dawn. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So let's look into your charms. I don't want to like kill too much time. Okay, let's look into your charms and see what other information, messages may come to you. So I'm gonna pull, I have my little tray here, which I'm still gonna put their Etsy store link in the description, because why not? They have good stuff. I like it. So let's see what incoming energies, any more information for air signs for this incoming week. And one fell out. Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a starfish. Okay, so I'm just gonna, okay, many. See, and okay. So when I see this starfish, there is an oracle deck that I have that talks about safe passage. And I'm kind of getting this like heavily when it comes to, when like in association with this like Cancer energy. So I really do think maybe it has to do with like a new career opportunity coming in, or like just a new opportunity in general. It might not have to do like, because when I think of money, sometimes I think of, yeah, a job or something where you can get financial gain, but also investment, where you're putting your investment, whether it's in a career, in a relationship, in a goal of some kind, you know, like you're investing your time is money, you're investing your time into a project, into an endeavor, into a relationship, into a connection, things like that. I feel like no matter what direction, because this is a general reading, I'm reading for like a lot of energies, so it could definitely, but I'm seeing an investment of some kind, and whatever investment you're making is safe. So that's, yeah, that's like the gist of what I'm getting. Ooh, and like this charm is Imagine 9731. So that added together 9, 16, 19, 22. Okay. So yeah, 2 can also, if you're breaking down these numbers, it comes down to 2, which can definitely represent like pairing. So 2, right? It takes 2 to tango. 2 often also, if you are looking into astrological houses, the 2 talks about possessions, so things, having things. And I feel like with this Imagine being on like this bottom half, it would have a lot more to do with like your work, and imagine what your journey is looking like, where you're headed. Imagine yourself in the most ideal situations from your home. Why not allow your imagination to lead you, to guide you into the direction that you want to take. Say for home, an example, right? Like imagine what the best, like what does home look like to you in the best way, in like the most fulfilling, like your soul is just singing. What does that look like for you? What does that look like for you in regards to work? You know, are you loving what you're doing right now? Do you find so much passion within it? Does it make you feel cold? Does it make you feel, you know? And it's like looking at even yourself. Imagine yourself in your best, highest like way. What does that look like? For that could be anything, right? You could see yourself living like a lavish life. You can see yourself living in like, you know, that fancy bougie life. Or, you know, your best self could be driving like a home on wheels and traveling across the country and living that minimal life and having like living off the grid sort of. So imagine what that looks like to you, because it's different for everyone. And same with travel. Like, are you imagining yourself traveling, you know, where you're at on your journey, where you want to be on your journey? So I feel like your imagination is so important. I feel like and that's like the shift of perspective here too. It's allowing yourself to imagine what the new can bring, and that you're fine, and allow yourself to get creative. Get creative. We also have this fairy here, the star, and this cross in Friends, and I do see this as a lot of like having faith in your friends, having faith, because, you know, fairies are mystical creatures, and so it has a lot to do with like believing. You know, seeing is believing, but believing is also like believing in the impossible. And when I see the star also reminds me of the star card in tarot, which the star card is ruled by it's associated with the Aquarius sign. So hey, what's up, Aquariuses? And it also has a lot to do with hope and renewal, and your renewal of faith in friends and friendships and the people that are here to help you and here to guide you. And when I see this fairy too, this fairy has like a little ball in her possession, and it kind of reminds me of like this kind of Ace of Pentacles, like holding like your abundance in your hand. Or like I can also see this as like a crystal ball, holding your vision in your hand, holding a dream in your hand, and, you know, believing that it can be possible. And, you know, this could also be, you know, the Christian cross. It could just have to do with faith of any kind, faith in a higher power, faith in the higher self, you know, and allowing that to guide you in this realm of friends, in your realm of friendships too. And then with this card, oh, it's the Libras. So maybe if you have Libra in your chart, you know, this might be like heavy, like a wake-up call for you. But it came out like upside down, which is charming. And ooh, with the charming card being charm. Ooh, wow. That's why I said charming card, because I was like charming charm. That sounds so funny. But yeah, this being on the love little section, maybe there's like a love interest charming their way to you. You know, maybe you got your, you know, there's a charmer here. And with this key, there's a key here that's in between the home and the love sections. Maybe it's like you're unlocking like a new opportunity with maybe a Libra. Like an opportunity here for Libras are also all about scales and balance too. So it's allowing the balance to come between in your home and love life. And maybe it's bringing love into the home, you know, because there's a heart here and a heart here. And it's interesting too, because there's in the home, there's a little A with a heart. Like, isn't that cool? Like, like, oh my gosh, let me just put that right there. A home. You want to build yourself a home. Maybe the person you want to build yourself, you know, you're building a home with someone that starts with the letter A. I don't know, but I'm seeing, that's cute. I love that. Yeah. Maybe someone's initials start with an A. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they're gonna be like A. I don't know. But I'm gonna bring this up so you can take a look at the charms. They're super cute. I love them. I love this reading. I feel like we're moving forward. I feel like the main idea of energy that I'm getting, especially with air signs, is moving forward. Moving forward in a positive direction. Ooh! Moving forward in a direction of love, really. Like, I'm saying, like, the imagine is everything down here, and it's like imagining things are possible. And I do see this in terms of connection, because there's like friends, love, and home. That's like all like connecting, like connection type of energies. And so, yeah. I'm so happy for you all. I'm excited to see what the week comes in for you. So, yep, there's that. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading here, air signs. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments how they resonated with you, if you have like a little someone in mind with an A, or the star, like starfish, the star, like that's awesome. There's so many synchronicities here and I'm like getting chills because I don't know, this feels good. Feels good to me. So yeah, and please check out the description box for more info, and I will see you all in another reading, okay? Take care, earth signs. Bye.